My first euthanasia experience was because I took some kittens who had been abandoned by my neighbor to the local shelter. And I didn't realize they were going to be put down. I was very naive. I thought they'd find wonderful homes for them. But I happened to go into the back to have a look at the other animals, and I found they had been put down. And I was pretty shocked because obviously I'd betrayed them. I'd taken them to this place and they had been killed. And it wasn't until much later that I realized that sometimes euthanasia is a gift to them. I had to study how to do it properly because we weren't taught to do it properly in the shelter where I started. There was a man who would just bring all the animals into a room, and then he would stab them basically in the vicinity of their hearts with a needle that had never been changed in a long time and had barbs on it and so on. And the animals would thrash about. They would know that they were going down, and they would be in the blood of other animals. It was like a slaughterhouse.
Right. Why did you take it upon yourself to do it, though?
Because I didn't want them to experience that. And well, I just knew that if I came in early and made a clean place for them and brought them out as if they were going for a walk and did it kindly, they wouldn't know.
ID. When I get to work at 5:15, I clock in. We're each standing in front of our own separate coop. Pull the bird out by the legs, or most time grab both legs with one hand because it's harder for them to get away that way. And pull the bird out, let them hang down, grab a leg, and then put them in the shackles. And just it's that over and over and over and over. There are 4 of us, so you have that, and then you have until you're supposed to shackle another bird. By the end of the day, from 5:45 to say we work to 3, or 3:30, it's 50,000 birds is the average output of this plant every day that they run. It's a lot of animals, a whole lot of animals. So I saw a turkey get sexually abused before it died today. This morning the line stopped and a guy got my attention and said, "Hey, look at this," and stuck his finger in the turkey's vagina. And the birds are upside down, so he just did this for a good 30 seconds and would do it and look at it and be like, and it was, that's, gross. This definitely validates every notion I had in my mind about slaughterhouses and about animal treatment.
To begin with, most people won't even work in a slaughterhouse, all right? Most normal people will not stand there and slit the throats of animals all day long. If you're decent, if you're a normal human being, you won't even do that. So you've got to find someone who's willing to go in there and do that, even though they're totally opposed to it, and do it because they know they're doing it in the best interest of the animals to stop the slitting of the throats. The number of people that are willing to do that is very small, especially when you have to add on to the fact that you're scared to death you're going to have the tar beaten out of you if you get caught, if they find your camera, and that you're going to get arrested and prosecuted, and they're going to try to throw you in jail if you're doing this, and you're going to go broke paying for the lawyers, because the animal group, you can't count on them to pay your legal bills. So you're risking everything.
we've got a problem with the investigation, the turkey investigation.
This is our new boy, right?
Yeah, we've got nothing. We have
What do you
lovely
mean
log
we have
notes.
nothing?
We have great log notes, but
We have no video footage?
video.
What does he say?
He says, you know, the batteries weren't charged this day.
I beg your
brakes
pardon?
one day. Yeah.
The boy either does the job or he gets out.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't have somebody in there who's just mucking about.
I know.
He
Yeah.
was told exactly what went into this job. It's not a picnic. It's not a walk in the park. He was
I know.
told. Now, don't screw us over, because if he screws us over, he's screwing the birds over. We can't afford to just lollygag around with some young person who can't